Hey, 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 hey. Welcome to the Chachi Central Network. And this is Chachi's Diary. So let's unpack the week, right? For those that know, you guys know I've kind of transitioned and moved somewhere else, moved back home, right? And there's a lot of things that have been happening. I mean, a lot. Like, a lot. Okay. So what I'm noticing is that I've grown a lot of different things, right? And that's okay. It's not even meaning that someone's a bad person or I'm the right person or whatever. It's just sometimes, things are not the same and you just have to keep moving forward with your life. Um, I have noticed that maybe I have a little bit of aggression. But the thing is this. Let me drink my little drink. This is not alcohol because I don't drink every day. I can't. I'm a 2 cup shorty. So I've noticed that I'm a little aggressive, but look, I've been in Florida for like the last 4 years, right? And if you guys don't know about like Florida people are very straight to it. They tell you how they feel, they don't care. And in order to survive in a place like that, you kind of have to be on the same type of timing. You have to, okay, this is how I feel, this is what it is. And that's what I've been accustomed to. Because a lot of my Florida friends, we talk, da da da, whatever the case may be, and it's all good. But I'm not even going to just say with my Florida friends because I do that with my LA friends too. We'll talk about this or talk about that or have an opinion on this or have an opinion on that. But just sometimes people get offended when you say the wrong things or if you really touch a soft spot. Like it's okay for you to talk shit as long as they're in agreement. But as soon as you say something that they don't really like, it's a problem, right? It's a big issue. I mean, not for me, because I feel like everybody has the right to their own opinion. If you have opinion on something, it's like, okay, cool. I don't necessarily take it to heart because I know everybody has their own mind, and I can agree to disagree and call it a day and not be affected, you know. Um, I also know how to not like certain people or not really like they stilo, but I can still be cordial with you. Like you're not gonna like everybody. I have coworkers who I didn't like. I've had bosses who I didn't like. But okay, I'm still cordial and I'm still respectful. You might not be my cup of tea. I might not be your cup of tea, but as long as we're not being disrespectful, it should be okay. And I'm never the type of person that can't be around somebody because I probably wouldn't hang out with you every single day. I don't let stuff like that affect me. So and I'm just venting. I'm venting because y'all know y'all my family. And something about this podcast for me is very, very healing. And I'm very, very honest and truthful with you guys. This has also gave me an opportunity to kind of, I get to see myself for what it is. I get to talk to myself and I get to share and I get to help people along the way, which is great for me. I'm trying to be Ricky Lake, okay? Clock that. But I also have been going through a lot of different phases where I feel like I just don't fit. And that's not a bad thing because sometimes God's no is redirection. It's like, okay, you were doing this, but that's not what I want you to do. Just because you come back somewhere does not mean you have to go back doing the same things you were doing before. Sometimes it's meant for you to come back and do something else. You know what I mean? And everything happens for a reason. I feel like everything happens for a reason. And sometimes that be, the no or the conflict or whatever, that be God's way of saying, hey, 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 that's not what I want you to do. I got something else for you to do. Not saying that whatever they're doing is horrible, but it's just that's not what I have for you. I want you to do something else. I've always seen me doing something great. Like the bare minimum is not enough for me. it's not enough. I'm so sorry. Like, it's not enough. That'll never be enough for me. I will never settle. I think big. I think really big. And I'm not going to stop until I get there. And I'm going to bulldozer over anybody who's in the way. I'm sorry. I just am. Because I have a family. I have people that depend on me. I'm trying to create generational wealth. I'm trying to create, you know, different opportunities for my family. I'm trying to break generational curses. Like, I have a lot that I have to do on top of trying to make sure I'm straight. And not saying that I'm always straight or I'm always right, but sometimes God is trying to tell you, but that's not the place for you to get right either. That's not the place that's going to do it for you. That's not where you're going to get your healing. That's not where I see you being at for me to do what I need to do in your life. And that's not no shade to nobody else, but everything is not for everybody. And I don't have no problem being all ball out, baby. I have no problem standing out. I have no problem standing tall on my own. I left and went somewhere, and that's growth and accomplishment on its own. I stood there and stood tall and was able to make a life for me and my children. And I'm able to make a life for me and my children here. So that for me shows me how strong I am. And I don't need no validation from nobody. I'm not nobody's do girl. I'm not finna tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to be completely authentically myself. And if that's too much for you, or you can't be supportive, or if it's, you're just not in a place to be able to deal with that, that's cool too. Cause this little train, it's gonna keep it's gonna keep going, it's gonna keep going, it's gonna keep going. You get what I'm saying? Everybody has their moments where they feel down. Everybody has their moments where they feel like, damn, you know what I'm saying? But one thing about me, one thing about Chachi, the goddess, baby, I know how to make some shit happen. I know how to make it happen. And I know God know how to make it happen. I'm not even gonna say it's just all on my own. But I do know that I'm chosen. And I do know he will never leave and he will never forsake me. I have been getting blessings all over the place. Blessing here, blessing there, blessing here, blessing there. And it don't be nothing but the devil that be mad. You get what I'm saying? So I've got to, reconnect with certain people, and we've been able to just connect right back and just connect like we never fell off. I also have some other people who, it's not like that. And that's cool too, because that's life. You got to just keep on going, keep on going, and keep on going. And you have to trust God that whatever happens in your life is for the greater good and that everything is going to be okay. In this season, I think God really wanted to strip me. And I really think that He wanted me to realize that at the end of the day, it's Him. At the end of the day, nobody is coming to save you but God. Nobody. It doesn't matter what they did for you, what they do for you, what they're going to do for you. It doesn't matter. Even that comes off from the strength of God. And you have to know that you're going to be okay with a friend, without a friend, with a man, without a man. You know, you have to know that you're going to be okay. And this is just me venting and talking to myself, because I had to have a conversation with myself. So here's the thing also. Capricorns are very direct. Okay. I know I'm very direct. I'm very direct. And I think sometimes it can come off as aggressive. So sometimes I have to watch that. You know what I mean? But I also do feel like sometimes people are just sensitive and they don't want you to be honest. I want somebody to be honest with me. If you can't be honest with me, You're not my friend. If you can't tell me how you feel, we're not friends. Like, I don't never want to feel like I'm walking on eggshells with somebody. You know what I mean? I want to be able to, because I'm not going to walk on eggshells with you. I don't want you to walk on eggshells with me. I can respect a person that's authentically themselves because I know what I'm getting. But them people that is, oh, I don't know who you are. You don't know who you are. You're unpredictable to me. And it's a complete defense mechanism for me to be like, hold on, who are you? What's going on? What type of person are you? Because I've been through some experiences, and not trying to say that everybody is messed up, but I've had a lot of messed up people that have been around me. So it's more so of a defense mechanism. I don't let everybody in my space. I don't let everybody in my business. I don't let everybody know what's going on with me because you can't trust everybody. Everybody not praying for you. Everybody ain't wishing you well. Some people be happy that you're having a downfall, or happy to see that, oh, you struggling right now or whatever, especially if you give off this presence where everything is okay. Sometimes people be liking that shit. So I don't like giving it to people. I really, really don't. Because it's not your business at the end of the day, and what can you really do for me? Nothing. Can't really do nothing for me. You can't make me feel better. I mean, granted, you can try to support me the best you can, but at the end of the day, the situation is still going to stand, and I'm still going to feel how I feel. And all you're going to do is go run your mouth and tell everybody what's going on. That's all that's going to happen. So, what am I doing it for real? It's no point. Now I have my little close people that I've been to and I'll say certain things or whatever, but even they don't know the whole story. I say little bits and pieces here and there, but they don't even know the whole story because everybody don't have your best interests. Everybody that smile with you is not your friend. Everybody you drink with ain't your friend. Everybody you party with ain't your friend. And let's talk about liabilities and assets. Let's talk about that. If you got a friend that can get you into more trouble than get you out of it, liability. I need assets. I need bosses. I need people that's gonna be like, you got this. I need people that's gonna sit here and be like, "Oh, we gonna open this business today. We're gonna talk about this business venture today. We're gonna talk about this making money today. I don't need nobody I can just go to the club with. I can do that by my damn self. I'm fine. I can go there and do that with a nigga. I need people in my life that's on the same type of timing as me. I don't need nobody with nothing to lose to make me lose everything. Nah, I'm not on that type of time. I done worked my ass off to get to where I am. I have worked and I got a lot of other work to do. Yes, I do. But that's why I don't got time to play with people who ain't on my level. And I'm not even saying that on in a cocky way or like I'm better than, but I do know who I am and I do know I'm not willing to risk who I am and what I am and the things I've accomplished on somebody else on their bullshit. I'm not. I'm a business owner. I'm a mother. That's bigger than anything. I can't jeopardize my freedom. You get what I'm saying? I don't do all that drinking and I don't do all that partying and all. I don't. That ain't me. That's not me. And I don't got no problem with people that do it. That's you, boo. But that can't be me. That can't be me. Mm. Mm-mm. I don't do that. You get what I'm saying? Now, can I work on my attitude? Yes. Can I work on my delivery and how I say things? Yes. But I can really stand on what I say and I can repeat it to anybody. That's another thing about a Capricorn. I can repeat it. Anything I say, how I say, I will tell you how I feel and have no problem doing it because I don't really feel like nobody can whip my ass. And I'm saying I ain't gonna fight you anyway because bitch, I'm cute for real. Pretty for real. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. You bitches would love to fuck this mug up. I know it's beautiful. No, we ain't doing it. We ain't doing it, you know? And plus, it's the energy. And I'm not finna put myself in a situation like that. If I see something in a person that can potentially cause a downfall or my demise from their actions, you gotta go. Yeah, we can be cool. Ain't no beef. You ain't did nothing to me. But like you being in my everyday circle type thing, no, I don't really have a lot of people in my inner circle besides my kids. Because at the end of the day, that's who gonna love you for real. That's who I do it for. My children, don't nothing come before them. I'd rather go in the park with them. I'd rather go to the movies with them. I'd rather go chill with them. I'd rather just still chill in the house with them. Because at the end of the day, when I get old and crinkly, that's who gonna take care of me. Now, nobody you out with, them people that's in that house with you, that's who's important. You don't put nobody before them, and I ain't put nobody before my kids. Ever. So, I got a lot done this week. A lot. I got a lot done this week. Like, and it's only Wednesday, but I got a lot done. Like, I've been on the grind for real, for real. I really have. I've been figuring shit out. God's been talking to me. I've been getting a lot of my emotions out. But I also feel like God had to redirect me and let me know that you're gonna have to do it in a different type of a safe space. Cause these bitches talking. These bitches be talking. And the sad part about it is bitches be talking and don't even really got nothing to talk about. They ain't really got nothing to talk about. Cause at the end of the day, I still don't probably touch more money than you bitches. And I'm saying that's a thing, but that's a fact. I've had multiple businesses, successful businesses. I've got to do things that I never ever thought or imagined that I could do. And it's only up from here. Oh, I'm not done. Oh, baby, I'm not done. If you guys are mad in 2024, prepare to be sick of me in 2025. Because, baby, when I mean I've been preparing and I've been lining all my ducks in a row, yeah, I'm finna do it. Another thing that I've also realized, right, which is crazy, is don't ever in your life, I'm going to close with this. Don't ever in your life feel like you can't leave or do something else because you're going to miss out on something. Because I done came back and just about everybody I left is doing the same shit that they was doing before I left. They on the same blocks, the same streets, doing the same shit, smoking the same weed, drinking the same drink, gang banging the same bang. Like they doing the exact set. It's like it's frozen in time. Nothing has changed. And what God has let me know is I got something bigger than you. I got something bigger for you and bigger than you. And you can't come back and do that same shit. You can't come back and do the same thing. Because the plan I have for your life is about to blow your mind. So don't ever think that you're going to be left behind. Because guess what? They're going to still be here doing the same shit. Now clock that. Thank you guys for tuning in. This is the very first episode of Chachi's Diary. It will continue. Next week, I'll have a whole different guest. But I'm going to pop these in every now, now and again. I like this. Love and light.